Hello, wonderful Mustang students. I'm so glad you're here for another day with Number Corner and more with Mrs. Price. We have a lot we're going to do today. We will recognize, describe, and extend number patterns. We're going to read numbers to 120. We'll add numbers, including two-digit numbers. We're going to understand place value of hundreds, tens, and ones. We're going to write numbers in the expanded form. We'll use coins to represent the amount of days. We're going to review the value of each coin. We're going to review words and strategies for addition and subtraction story problems. And we're going to solve problems using various strategies. Today is Tuesday, May 26, 2020. I've pulled out today's calendar piece so we could take a closer look at it. But before we get started, I would like you to open your book, your Number Corner book, to page 63. As most of you remember, Tad is hopping after something. We are helping him catch it by solving the clues on the number piece cards and coloring the boxes that he lands on. Let's figure out where Tad will land. He starts on 83. Our card tells us that. And then he hops up 10, which is subtraction. When we go up, it is subtracting tens, and we have 4 arrows going up, so that's going to be 4 tens. Let's skip count from 83 to 73, 63, 53, 43, and then he hops to the right. So 43, 44, 45, and that's where Tad lands today, on number 45. What equation would that be? Turn to your partner and tell your partner what equation that would be. Okay, let's look. We started on 83 and we went backwards 40. So 83 minus 40, and then we added 2 equals 45. Wow, we're getting good at math. Get your number of the day sheet out. It's in the plastic cover so you can reuse it. Make sure it's clean, and you'll need a marker to write with. Today's number is 163. First, we have to spell it. 163. 1, O-N-E. 100, H-U-N-D-R-E-D. 60, S-I-X-T-Y. 3, T-H-R-E-E. 163. Draw it. How much is 10 less than 163? Write your answer in your box on your paper. 10 less than 163 is 153. Excellent. If you notice, the only number that changed was the middle number, the one that was in the tens column. So we have 153, 163, and how much is 10 more than 163? 10 more than 163 is, write it down in your box, 173. Excellent job. Now we're going to do one less. One less than 163 is, yes, 162. Excellent job. And then we have one more than 163. We can look at the pattern. 162, 163, 164. Did the pattern help you figure that one out? Number 7, greater than. 163 is greater than what number? It's greater than any number between 1 and 162. I chose 161. Less than. 163 is less than what number? Well, it would be less than any number 164 and bigger. Did you get that right? Pat yourself on the back. And our number is 163. Number 9 is asking if it's odd or even. Let's just refresh your memory on even and odd numbers. We did this towards the beginning of the year. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 10 represents the 0, so it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and so on. And odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So, is 163 odd or even? Write odd or even on your worksheet. The answer is odd. Did you get it right? Pat yourself on your back if you got it right. If you didn't, we'll get it right next time. Expanded form. We have to write the expanded form of 163. 100 plus 60 plus 3. We just broke the numbers apart. The hundreds went in the first column, the tens went in the second column, and the ones went in the last column. So we have 100 plus 60 plus 3. What time is it? 1. You're not sure. Well, the little hand is pointed at the 1, so we know it's 1. But we could start skip counting by 5s to figure out where that big hand landed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we skip counted from the 12 to the 6 and came up with 30. It's 130. We need to make 162 cents. How could we do that? Well, we're going to start with quarters today. 25, 50, 75, $1. 4 quarters equal $1. So we have $1 so far. We need 62 more cents. $1.25, $1.50, $1.60, $1.61, $1.62, $1.63. So we used 6 quarters, 1 dime, and 3 pennies to make 163 cents. Rename the number. How many hundreds do we have? We have 100 plus how many tens? 6 tens plus how many ones? 3 ones. Excellent job. That was a lot of work to get done, and you guys kept up with me and did awesome. Here are some addition and subtraction keywords and strategies. Let's read the addition ones first. Let's read them together. Keywords: more, in all, joined, altogether, both, plus, add, combined. Those are addition keywords. Then strategies we have are counting on. Counting on is putting the larger number into your head and counting on from it. Counting forward on a number line. Start at the bigger number and count on. You can draw a picture and count all of the pictures. You don't always have to draw a picture of what the story is about. You can draw lines or circles in their place. I drew 5 circles and 4 circles. Use a number bond. The total number was 9. One part was 5, another part was 4. Think of friends of 10 and double facts. Then let's go to subtraction. Keywords: less, fewer, take away, minus. Let's look at these strategies. Counting backwards. Hold the bigger number in your head and count back. Counting backwards on the number line. Start on the big number and count back what you're taking away or subtracting. Draw a picture. Make a 10 frame. You can cross it off. And use a number bond. The whole and the parts. You'll find out what's left. And think of friends of 10 and double facts. We're going to play Foursquare and do the UPS check with a word problem. Let's go ahead and read our word problem 2 times. Tad was sitting on a log when he spotted 13 fish in the water. Tad wanted to play, so he jumped in the water to say hello. But the splash scared 6 of the fish away. How many fish stayed to play with Tad? Oh, we have to read it one more time. Tad was sitting on a log when he spotted 13 fish in the water. Tad wanted to play, so he jumped into the water to say hello. But the splash scared 6 of the fish away. How many fish stayed to play with Tad? Well, step 1 is circling the important numbers and units. In this story problem, our units are going to be fish. Then we're going to box the action word, which is away. That helps us figure out, are we going to add or are we going to subtract? We went over those words in the last slide. And we underlined the question, how many fish stayed to play with Tad? So, we know there are 13 fish to begin with. So let's put 13 on our number line. And the fish scared away 6 fish. So let's jump 6 times. We land on 7. How many fish stayed to play with Tad? 7. We start with 13 and we're going to take away 6. How many are left? 7. This is pretty easy. We used a number line and we used the number bond. Now we need to do the problem. We need to write an equation, show all of our work, and circle our answer. So 13 minus 6 equals 7. And don't forget to circle your answer. Check. It's important to explain and justify your thinking. Is your answer reasonable? Did you write a complete sentence? My answer is reasonable because I knew because I used a number line and started on 13, and I counted back 6. When I stopped, I was on 7. That's how I knew my answer was reasonable and correct. Oh, Froggy just came and he wants to tell you how he answered the question. Okay. Okay. He says, I knew because I drew 13 circles and crossed out 6, and there were 7 left. Is Froggy right? Is his answer reasonable? He's right too. There's lots of ways you can answer problems. We just want to know how you answer them, and I want to know how you were thinking. Today was a lot of fun. We recognized, described, and extended number patterns. We read numbers to 120. We added numbers, including 2-digit numbers. We worked with place value of hundreds, tens, and ones. We wrote numbers in the expanded form. We used coins to represent the amount of days. We worked with and understood the value of each coin. We reviewed keywords and strategies for addition and subtraction problems. We solved story problems involving a variety of strategies. Homework for Bridget's Number Corner. Please do page 66 and page 73. One of them you'll color like we did last week, and the other one is skip counting. I'm sure you'll have fun with both. Take a picture of your homework and send it to your teacher via Dojo, email, or text by Friday. Oh yeah, don't forget to watch reading lessons with Mrs. Estevez and writing lessons with Miss Tapia. This is Mrs. Price saying have a wonderful day and do something nice for somebody today. Bye-bye.